What is going on, everyone? Ryan here, better known as Stellar, and today we are looking at the details for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta campaign. Now, there's only about one thing in here that's kind of annoying, and maybe definitely a global shaft, but there is also a major global W, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. So, if you guys like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I really appreciate it and help grow the channel out a lot. So, let's get right into it. Now, we have the, let's see, just the Galaxy Dokkan campaign event details. Let's go. Login bonus, obviously we're gonna get that. Special missions, we're gonna get that as well. Training doubled, success, whatever. That's okay. Just a poopy dragon sale. So we got dragon sale, dragon stone sale. Just that's kind of whatever. We do have the king himself, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta arrives. Now, this is where the big W comes in. We take a look at his banner. Oh. Who's that? Big Daddy. Ultimate Gohan. Damn. Woo, baby. So these two, the top two TORs in Dokkan on one banner? You kidding me? Well, I mean, if physical Frieza was on here, then maybe it'd be top two. You can argue this guy's he's top three for sure. So, but yeah, we do have Tech Ultimate Gohan here on the banner instead of Kefla. So that, as I predicted, Kefla was going to get removed, which seemed pretty obvious. But yeah, I did not think they'd bring back Tech Ultimate Gohan for this banner in particular. I definitely thought it'd be somebody different. I'm not complaining because that makes the summoning on this even more worthwhile. Now, I know there are discounted summons for the first three multis, which we will go over in the video where I do summon for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, well, I'll get into that in a separate video now. Tech Ultimate Gohan being on here is absolutely a massive W. So, if you take a look at the banner, is it actually worth it to summon? These four units, the Gogeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and LR Gohan and Goten, definitely worth it. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is kind of worth it. I'm gonna say he's mid now. His defense is kind of okay, but he still hits really hard. Omega's not worth it, and this Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta gets replaced by this guy, so he's not worth it as much. But I mean, if you need him for the chain battle that's gonna eventually come out, you know, he's gonna be useful there. And Nova's kind of just whatever. He's solid enough, I think. Nothing crazy, but nothing solid. You know, a lot of these new banner units are really like crazy good, and I say he's probably just like he's solid. He's not crazy, but he's solid. Now, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not introduce the Grade A Power category or Giant A Power category because we did have the Broly that the Broly did introduce it back in crossover. But he is the main leader now at 170% for this Giant 8 Power category. Giant 8 Power category. It's a tongue twister. And there's also key 3 to 150% stats to Shadow Dragon Saga. Now, this category is pretty small for now. You know, we have the LR Super Saiyan 4s, LR Baby, this Bardock, this Gohan, and then just a bunch of TURs like the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. You know, any Super Saiyan 4 is on here. Wrathful Broly is on here, which is pretty cool. The other Broly is on here. Cumber is going to be on here, which is really nice. Turles is on here. Giant Ape Turles in particular. So this category is small for now, but it will be getting buffs in the future, which is nice for sure. So let's good job on here. We are getting the Giant Ape Power category summon, which is, you know, it's whatever. So this is big too because let me move this to here. I kind of spoiled up the L, I think. This is going to end this celebration, at least the Dokkan Fest banner is going to end on the 16th. Now, what is going to come after that? You know, these Kai banners generally dictate, like, once it ends, it introduces a new banner. I think we're going to get LR Turles. Now, it's not for sure, but it just seems likely that in part 2 we are going to get an LR Turles banner. Now, LR Turles is, when he comes to the global Dokkan, I think he's probably the best LR in the game for sure. Well, no, he's probably, you can argue, I'd say probably the Vegito unit, STR Vegito. But Turles is like 1, 2, or 3. You can argue for sure. Turles is absolutely disgusting. You can pull up his details. I know, like, he gets like stuff on 24 key. He hits absolutely hard. Like his stats are absolutely insane for an LR. He is a terrifying Conqueror's lead, which is really nice. Was it 130%? Yeah. So at 18 key, he has a high chance of stunning the enemy. He raises attack. His 12 key, he has a medium chance of stunning. He has 130% of stats. E3 and 30% attack and defense, terrifying Conqueror support. It gets an additional 6 key and attacks effective against all types, and a target enemy is stunned. It gets attacks effective against all types and high chance of launching additional super when key is 24. So he has a bunch of things to give him key, prepare for battle. He has, actually, he really doesn't actually have a lot to give him key, really. So it's really just because he has key 3 on his support. And if you run him on Cooler Steam, you're getting a 2 key there, 3 key there. Most of them are going to have to prepare for battle, so he's starting off almost at like 11 key. And if you run a double Turles, he's starting at like 15 key or some shit like that, 16 key, I don't know. Yeah, so he gets a lot of key just from other units. So this banner, skip. When it comes out, skip. Ass banner, don't summon. Keep going. So when I do my summon video, I'll look at this to the Galaxy Pack and see what it's about. I'm assuming it's going to be like the $30-something guaranteed featured unit ticket summon, but it might be the $10 one, so we'll see. If it's like the $10 one or the $8 one, I'll get it. But if it's like more than that, I'm probably not going to get it. So Vegeta's Dokkan event is out. We get this new GT Vegeta, which I did do a video on him a while ago. Now, he is pretty average, I'd say. Like, you know, he just gets 80% attack and defense, plus an additional 80% attack and defense when there's another giant 8 power category ally attacking the same turn. It's kind of okay. Conditions are okay. And then his giant ape form is just E+1 as his passive. So, honestly, he's pretty mid, pretty average. Looks like he might get EZA eventually, so hopefully he gets that pretty soon, because right now he's pretty mediocre. Now, just certain events coming back, so if you haven't done these story missions, if you're a newer player, you get these story missions done, you do this one, you get skill orbs for... Oh, that's right. This one in particular gets a new stage, and it actually allows you to get skill orbs for Shadow Dragon Saga category allies. So that's really cool. So make sure you're doing this daily, because you want to make sure you get the Shadow Dragon skill orbs. There is an Ultimate Clash. That's the new Ultimate Clash out. I think it's still against the Frieza, so yeah, I'll do a separate video on this and record that and get that out as soon as possible. Just a bunch of reoccurring story missions. Make sure you get the free-to-play units done, because you'll need them for certain events for sure. EZA for Vegeta Jr. if you haven't gotten that done yet. And then for the Goku GT unit, this is the raid EZA that was came out a while ago for the 4-year anniversary. So that's like free stones right there. Now this is big. The Mira and Toa that were removed from the banner pool a while ago are finally coming back, as well as Mass Saiyan getting his EZA. They're getting their awakenings as well, plus the Demigra is getting his awakening. Yeah, we'll do videos on them later. Let's go here. Mass Saiyan is getting his EZA. He's disgusting, I think, after his EZA. I think definitely very underrated. He raises attack and he stacks attack and defense, first of all, at 20%, which is very nice, and lowers attack and defense. So full additional, I think, is very worth it for this guy. He does get 100% attack and defense. He gets an additional 1 key and 50% attack when facing 2 or less enemies. So it can be, I think he's decent for Super Battle Road, because there's definitely going to be at least 2 enemies for a lot of them. He gets an additional 1 key and 30% attack and defense when facing only 1 enemy. So he's definitely getting stronger against just like 1 enemy. But I think with Super Battle Road, there are a lot of times you're going to face like 2 or more enemies. So when they get down to 2 enemies, he's going to get stronger. And then the last enemy definitely gets stronger. He's going to be good on the Pure Saiyan category for sure. You know, things he'll link well with things like you know, over 9,000 units, any of the Scatter Vegeta units. I think he's going to link well with Dark Mask King, so you're going to be pretty good there. You're running things like Pure Saiyan or even Time Travelers, Crossover. So he's going to be really good there. His EZA, let's see, his EZA event is weak to Revenge. Now, the Revenge category, if you take a look at it, is fairly smaller than a bit of the other ones. So what he's weak to, he's resistant to physical, strength units, and extreme units. So you're going to want to use AGL, Tech, and Ints. Now, most people probably aren't going to be running this Bardock as a unit. Now, he is effective against the Mass Saiyan EZA, but he's still going to have type disadvantage, so that kind of stinks. I think what you could do is you could run like a hybrid Saiyan team with, or you can maybe use him as the Int Spirit Bomb Trunks as your lead, because he's 100% and 3 key 100% to stats and superclass lead, so you might be able to run him. You could run a hybrid Saiyan lead with Ultimate Gohan. You could also run Tech Future Trunks, because he has the Future Saga 170%, but then Superclass 120%. I think those are your 3 leads. Maybe this Trunks, and this Gohan. Or you can just use Bardock and you'll be fine, because he'll stack defense, so he might be okay. And then you can just use all these revenge units. You know, you have the Spirit Bomb Trunks, you have this EZA free-to-play Trunks. You have the Dokkan Fest Kid Goku. You have Mai, who will link well with things like Trunks, this Trunks down here. You have Android 316. Baba him. He stinks. No, don't Baba him, but he stinks. You have this free-to-play Ultimate Gohan, which is very nice. You have, let's see, this tech Trunks is pretty nice. You do have this Trunks and Mai. They get them with Fuba, which is kind of nice, so they might be useful there as well. And then the LRs you can use, you know, they have this Trunks, but yeah, he's okay. So he's weak to Revenge, very nice. This unit's very nice. Get him done. Very disgusting unit, very strong. Let's see the Revenge category summons. His EZA is right here. There is a new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history coming in part 2 on February 8th, or not even part 2, I guess it's like a week from now. It's part 2, I think it'll be a little bit later, but this is going to be on the 8th. It's going to be the Shadow Dragon Saga one, where it's weak to Shadow Dragon Saga, or the special missions are Shadow Dragon Saga and Giant Ape Power category. I'll be doing a video when that comes out, so we'll get those done for sure. Hopefully we pull Super Ssj4 Gogeta, because it'll make it a lot easier, so if not, then, you know, we'll probably run a different team, maybe like, you know, we'll run a Shadow Dragon Saga lead or something like that, and mix it with crossover units, something like that, who knows. So his Dokkan event is going to be available, as well as Bardock's Dokkan event available. Some reoccurring units, or recurring story missions here. The special, this thing right here is coming back, and then these EZA units are here. And if you guys haven't done the Trunks, he might be helpful for the Bardock, or Mass Saint EZA, so make sure you get him done if you need him as a free-to-play unit. Now, there's one thing, if we, let's pull up the Dokkan Wiki. There's one thing, where's my Dokkan Wiki here? There it is. If there's one thing that wasn't on the global campaign, I'm not gonna find it fast enough. Hercules login bonus is not here, which was on JP login, which is very unfortunate because you actually get some decent rewards from the Hercule login, and this was on the JP campaign. I remember doing my video, you know, a few weeks ago or a couple weeks ago when he was announced, Super Ssj4 Gogeta. That, not even a couple weeks ago, maybe a little bit ago, that he was announced that his campaign had this Hercule login bonus, which is very nice because at the worst case scenario, you get an extra 1 stone per day. And if you do it for 20 days, 30 days, that's 20 to 30 stones. Now, sometimes you'll get the better one where you get 7 stones. Sometimes you get the one that's 3 stones. Now, you might get like 40 to 50 stones then extra. So we're not getting this, which is very unfortunate. Major global, to me, it's a major global shaft because this is at least like 20 to 30 stones extra that you could be getting. So really stinks, but happens when you're on global. Sometimes you get the W's with the you get the W's with the Gogeta banner having Ultimate Gohan, and then you get the L's with not having the Hercule login bonus. So that really stinks. But like I said, I'll be doing a summon video here really soon. We'll go over the summoning sales there and the summoning Dokkan discounts and the tickets there. So we'll do a video right after this one and get that out for you guys. So and thank you guys again for watching. You know, hit like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It really helped me and help grow this channel, and I appreciate you guys' support during this time. So thank you guys again for watching. See you guys in the next video. See you later.